Hi guys, Queso here. I'm going to show you in this video how to purchase a field, if you don't already know, and shaping and resizing your field. So first thing I'm going to do, I just started a new world, or a new game here, and sold some equipment, put it on easy so the starting capital is higher, for demonstration purposes. So here we go. Basically every field that's unsold or not yours will have one of these icons in the middle, so you can go up to it and click or press R to purchase field. It'll tell you how much the price is. Fields also can go on auction, at which you can get them for cheaper, but this is what we do. So we're going to buy the field, and then most of the times, well, as you know, you can hire workers to do the majority of the work for you, plowing and harvesting and whatnot, so you can do other tasks. And of course, if you were doing both of these fields or harvesting both of these fields, you would need double the equipment, or at least it would involve more work because you'd have to harvest the one, then move to the other field. So what most people do, or what a lot of people do, is they join them, and so you can do that with a plow, not a cultivator but a plow. So in this case here, you just come up, and what I do is just get to the edge of your field where you're gonna, like the limit of your field. So right now all we're gonna do is join this little section. Lower your plow down. I've already unfolded it, and then you just go ahead and I did that. Oh, sorry. And here's a perfect example. So see, you can see the plow is plowing on the actual field itself, but not on the grass. So you actually have to turn it. There's an option there that says allow create fields when you press O. So I do that, and now when I go and plow, you'll see on the grass beside it, it'll start to plow. So all you do is you go ahead and increase your fields. Now, if you turn, obviously you're going to get an odd-shaped field. It's good to best to try and keep it square. You would do that by stopping, lifting your plow up, turning around, and doing that. Going back to that actual spot. It'll take a little bit to get it all done up and right to the way you want it, but once it's done, it keeps its plowed state in between here, and it's permanent, with one exception. So one of the things that I had done in my world on this game is I had extended my field over a little bit. So over here I plowed it out to about here and all the way down. So the problem wasn't plowing it out this far, it was when I got down here, this tree got in the way, because when you hire workers, they come down and they do a scripted turn, like a 3-point turn back up, and then they get in the way, and they end up hitting that tree and getting hung on it. And of course you don't know about it until you go and look at that tractor. So basically what I had was this. I had my field comes across to here, and I'll do a couple rows of it so you can see. And of course, as I'm plowing the field vertically, or not vertically, the length of the field, it would come up and get hung up on that tree. So one of the things I realized, or I had said, well, that sucks. I wish I didn't plow that field all that far over so it get hung up on the field. But then I thought, wait a minute, let's try planting grass. So you put on a seeder, and in order to undo or reshape your field, you can come and just plant grass, and it will not, even if you mow it, it will not undo. erase or go back to untilled soil. You would actually have to take your plow and plow it again. So you'll see as I drop my, I have my seed selected, and I lower my seeder, I can actually erase part of the field. So it's nice when you have a tree or an obstacle, or I don't know, I haven't actually looked to see if any of the fields in this map are odd shaped, because like one of the things I noticed in 2011 is when your field is on a slant, so ignore the stuff here to the left of my tractor, but pretend the field was completely rectangle except for this edge kind of shaped like this. I found that when and they may have fixed this in 2013, but all I own right now is these two small fields in my game. But the tractor would come up and it would stop, especially if you were coming from this left side, so coming left to right. It would get to here, it would stop, and then because it's empty grass to the right of the tractor, it thought it was the edge of the field and it would stop. So it would cause some pathing issues, I guess, if you want to call it that. Anyway, I just thought this was helpful because unless it's in the game manual, I didn't look or I didn't see this available help, and I thought this was extremely useful. So all you gotta do is plant seed to reshape your fields, and again, if you want to undo your seed field, all you have to do is take a plow and plow it, and then plant your crops or cultivate. From my understanding, you don't necessarily have to cultivate, but I usually cultivate and never plow. Anyway, I hope this helps you guys, and don't forget to subscribe and like. Thanks. Bye-bye.